Wow, what a way to start the night. All right, everybody, hi. Welcome to Rachel and Friends. Just found out that Richard spelled my name wrong there. That's what I was trying to get out. You did too. You did too. It's Rachel and Friends. It's not E-A-L. It's just E-L. Yeah. No, when it comes in the intro, it is spelled wrong. Now I'm sure all these people, these lovely people that are watching, are like, Richard, change it. Okay, so anyway, you spelled my name wrong. Oh, hurt. I'm hurt. But anyway, so yes. All right. So welcome everybody. Thank you for joining. Tonight we have a wonderful, wonderful guest who is pretty well up and coming and very well known on TikTok, and it's Kasii Kosmik Tarot. And we're going to be doing some readings a little bit later after we do a little bit of interview. And also we have a show tomorrow night, brand new we have some Americans, and they are called Leather and Lace, and they will be on SPTV 8 p.m. UK time, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Eastern Daylight Time, Eastern Standard Time, whatever you want to call it. So that is them. And also, so I just want to thank you. Please like, share, follow, get the word out. I hope you enjoy the show itself. And if you have any questions for Kasii, please feel free to just, jot it down, type it in, and I'm sure she's going to answer it. Trust me, I'm sure she's going to answer it. And I will also answer it. Now, as you know, today, this is my interview show with guests, so I am not doing palmistry today. So if you have any palmistry questions, just send them to my Facebook, okay? Just send them to my Facebook, and we will deal with that later. But did you see that? Natasha says that her daughter spells it the same way. The same way. The name is the same way. All right. So anyway, do we have any hellos, Richard? Rashima liked and subscribed. Thank you very much on YouTube. Hi, Tina. Thank you for joining tonight. Tamala. And I'm also going to take this time right here to bring in our guest so she can join in and saying hello to everybody. And everybody, this is Kasii Kosmik, as in Kasii Kosmik Tarot. Kasii, welcome. Come on in.
Hi. How is everyone?
Hi, Tamala.
Oh, hi, Tamala. I can only see part. It's my thought on this end, but I can see I can see the names. I can only see part of I think it's because of the screen on my end. There we go. If you can back it up. Hi, Tammy. Hi, baby. There we go. You might have to back it up just a little bit more. That's all I need. Like, Richard, if you could just back it just a smidgen more if you can. Because that could be on my end. There we go. There we go. That is absolutely perfect.
Now we can both see it perfectly.
Yeah, now we can both see it.
Hi, Helen. Love the pendulum.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah. Natasha. Shared with friends.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you. I really appreciate it.
Haley, welcome aboard. I will not do my airplane skit. I promise. I will not do my airplane skit.
Oh.
Nicola, from Scotland.
Ooh, Scotland. First time watching
that's on my bucket list. That's on my bucket list. Oh, wow.
I want to go to Ireland.
You
I
too?
would love to go to Ireland. Helen, hi. Good evening.
Hi, Helen. Richard's just acting up again. That's all.
Okay. Christine. Hi.
Lizzie, busy, bright.
Good
Say that
evening.
fast 5 times. I love that. Well, hi to you too. Hi, Kate. Stacy.
Hi.
Zanelle. I'm going to say Zanelle.
Zanelle. Hello
Yeah.
from South Africa.
Hello, hello. Stephanie from Nebraska. We have another American on here. All right. Sarah. Hello.
Hello.
Tilly. I love the name Tilly. I don't know why. But hello. Hello, hello. Good
Hello from South Africa. Rob, good evening.
Hi, Rob. And Richard. Hello to you. Terry. Hello.
Hi.
And Jane. I think that's Kasii and Richard. So.
Oh, hi. Wait a minute. I didn't know you knew me like that. People who call me Cass know me, so hi, I'll take it. I will. Hello.
Oh, hi, Kelly.
Hi. Richard, could you do me a favor and pull it back just a little more if possible? I don't know why I can't see the other, like, there's a part where I can't see the comment. No, farther back. No, bring it over this way. There we go. There we go. Perfect, because I couldn't see the comments. There we go. Thank you, Richard. You're awesome.
Oh, see, you shouldn't have said that. You shouldn't have said that.
I blew his head up, didn't I? Blew his head up. It's okay. It's okay. It's all right. It's all right. He got a big head.
He's not going to be able to walk into any rooms now. That's going to be like.
It's 5 a.m. It's 5 a.m. in Australia.
Yeah, Australia's another dimension. So hi, Wendy.
Hi, Wendy. 5 a.m. the next day. Okay.
Yeah. Hi, Kat.
Yeah. Nice to meet you.
Julie. Oh, I love your cat. Love your cat.
Oh, that's such a pretty kitty. Tammy, thank you. Thank you, Tammy. I love you. Oh my gosh. Please share, Tammy. Go on Facebook and share the mess out of it, please. Please and thank you.
Okay. So, also, if you would like to, please, I recommend going to sptv.uk, checking out the website, and you can see the schedule, and you can see all the different presenters that are on there, and you can, I mean, there's always something going on practically every day, 8 p.m. UK time, 3 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, okay? Because that is prime time. So we have mediumship, we have psychic artists. We have all different types of shows. So please check it out. Check out the directory. Check out Kasii. I hope you have her information somewhere on the was on the screen. If you have any questions for her or would like to get a reading from her, please follow up with her. And then there's also me. Hello, hello. If you have any questions about anything, you can just reach out to me as well. And you can do that through the directory on sbtv.uk, or you can just reach out to me through any of the social media platforms. It's crazy and it's cuckoo for Cocoa Pops, but yes, I'm on just about every one of them. So, Kasii, tell me, how long have you been into the whole spiritual thing?
I
like how I said thing.
Because it's thingies. I've been doing this. I want to say I've been doing this since the age of 20. I got really into it at 25.
Okay, and what were you originally drawn to? Were you originally drawn to just tarot, or was it some thing that kind of nudged you and pushed you forward?
I was called to tarot at 25. I have a multitude, and I do mean a multitude. It takes a village to raise a child. That is me fully. So it kind of, my mentors kind of pushed me toward that. And I was also called to it.
Hmm. Hmm. Have you ventured out into any just psychic and kind of clairvoyancy, or are you solely a card reader?
Oh no, I can do mediumship. I channel a lot of the time. There, you know how your eyes are the window to your soul? I can see people's souls through their eyes. I haven't done that in a while. Mediumship, channeling, things of that nature. I can do intuitive readings as well without touching cards.
Mm. So you have a little bit of everything. Now, so with all of this stuff that's happening nowadays, over the course of the past few years, let's just call it like it is. I don't want to say the word upgrades. I don't want to say, but I just did. But you know what I'm talking about since I said that, right? Do you feel at any point in time a bit overwhelmed and being propelled and pushed fast and forward, like in fourth gear, just all the time, and things are coming faster and faster? Do you feel that way?
I definitely
And how do you manage to kind of compartmentalize all that and still be able to do what you do?
I would have to say yes, number one. I do feel there are a lot of things that are coming a little bit too quicker than expected. That's just humanity. The way that I try to compartmentalize is a lot of deep breathing, a lot of meditation, a lot of being present. You have to be present at all times. You can't really, because I have anxiety worse than a lot of people. So I can't think about the future 24/7. I have to think about right here, right now. What am I in control of right here and right now? That's what normally keeps me going.
Like the day by day, moment by moment kind of thing.
You have to, if everything else is speeding up, you have to slow down. You can't control what's outside of you. You can only control what's inside. So I try to do it that way.
Okay. And when you are with your clients, how do you approach what they are going through? Do you also, I have a dual, like two questions here. Do you do a lot of grounding? And if you do any type of grounding, do you do earthing or anything of that nature? Or do you just do purely meditation and things like that?
So, first of all, sorry, Wendy, thank you. I have to keep visuals all the time. I have to keep visuals at all times. So your first part of your question, it's more when I'm with my clients, it's more like how you talk to your, if you have a brother or a best friend, it's talking to like you're talking to your best friend. I'm not all, well, it's, ooh, no, you're going to talk to me like we're best friends. I want you comfortable. I want you to enter. I want you to be able to allow me into your energy as best as you can. When it comes to meditation and things like that, I'm a barefoot baby. I walk around the house barefoot. I will walk outside barefoot. When it comes to if I can't go outside, I do a lot of like things on YouTube. There's a lot of like good music that you can listen to. Sometimes I'll rock out to some stuff. I try to do visualization too, so I try to stay well-rounded when it comes to meditation. So a lot of different things.
And also, you see over there, Kate says that she is like that because she used to worry so much about the future. So she does the same exact thing. So that's what a lot of people, I think, get caught up in, is that they are so worried about the future events that they don't understand that they also have to live in the here and the now. And that is something that your work, because I've watched her TikToks and stuff, I really have been, and she focuses more so on having to put the spotlight and narrow things down to the here and now versus what everybody else is talking about, and focus on the individual inside your body. Like your container, as I often call the body, the container to your energy. So right there, and Anthony is saying, do you read energy? Do you read
Yes.
energy?
Yes, I can read a room like that, honey. It is not hard. But I will say, I believe, and this is just me because of intuition. Everyone has intuition. You
Mhm.
know when you walk into a room, or you know when you're in a situation, on whether you should go, whether you should stay, whether you should speak, whether you should stay silent. So in my opinion, everyone can read energy. It's just a matter of how much do you practice reading energy. But yes, I do.
Interesting. Let's see. I actually think that it is a little bit of conditioning from external stimuli as well. So,
Mm.
like friends, family, personal experiences, as to whether we freeze or flee or just, run out of the situation. Be like, bye, everybody. I'm out of here.
I'm leaving.
Don't want to see it. Don't want to be here.
Time to go, and I can't stay. Bye bye.
But I mean, that's the kind of thing that I think happens, is that sometimes when people shut down and they know that they shouldn't be there and they'll shut down, it's just because of their energy is telling them, hey, get out of here, get out of here. But
It's
yeah,
conditioning. You're right. It
yeah, and
definitely
it's
is.
conditioning. It's conditioning. How do you know if you're going up in your spiritual journey? How would you answer that, Kasii?
That's a good question because I'm still learning. So
All
there
right.
are identifiers. I will say this, what I do know from the little bit that I have experienced, your body starts to ache. You start pushing yourself away from certain people who are toxic to you. There are times, and everybody's different. I will not sit here and say there's one to two different things, but for me, your body aches. You'll start to distance yourself from people. Even certain foods and places will start to taste different, and you may like them or not like them anymore. It all has to do with you. Keep that in mind. That's
Mhm.
your spiritual journey. So you have to go by what you feel. That's why I say take your time.
Yeah, see, a lot of what I find is that things kind of hit the fan all at one time with me. So that is how it works with me. That's how I
Mhm.
know, okay, I'm being tested right now. This is the universe is throwing stuff at me right and left. And
Mhm.
there's light at the end of this tunnel. I just have to
Mhm.
focus on that light. So I kind of internalized and become a bit of a hermit myself, and then I can see with my little lantern. I go into the tarot
Mhm.
cards. I can see through the darkness because I have my little lantern, and then I can also be and go toward the end of that tunnel at my
Mhm.
own pace. But man, is it rough.
It can't look. I'm not saying that the spiritual journey, I'm not saying it's beating my behind, but it has hands. I'm gonna say that. It got a 5-degree black belt. I'm gonna say that right now.
Yeah. It's weird how everyone reads people on the internet. Well, it's more of an energy thing, and it comes down to, clairvoyancy and all the clairs and all the empathy and how much empathy, if you're an empath, what type of empath you are, what type of clair you are, what type of abilities you have. And
Mhm.
also by pulling cards, it's kind of like the backup, I'm going to call it, if I may. Would you agree with me on that, Kasii? Because it's like,
I agree. I agree. I also consider it as a tool when needed. Like, so you have a toolbox and you have hammers and all kinds of different stuff. And there's some things you can do by hand, and there's other things you can do that you need tools for. Like there's times where you need to dig in a little deeper.
mhm.
So I do believe, yeah, it's a backup. It definitely is a backup in case you're not getting what you need. You have clarity when you have your cards, or a pendulum even. So yeah.
Now, Diane says, do you feel energies are changing quicker now than ever before? Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
to put it
Diane,
mildly.
to put it mildly. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And that's me being nice.
Yes, that's why I asked Kasii how she grounds or if she does earthing or
Yeah.
and also like what she does in order to kind of be able to continue to do what she does because she is on TikTok all the time reading and doing duets with other people and
Yes.
and I actually have a question for you.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
when it comes to I saw a TikTok and there's a lot of brouhaha, I'll call it, over using sage, Palo Santo, and all the et cetera, even different types of resins, right? I mean, copal and myrrh, and frankincense, and all that stuff, right? Now, if you were to cleanse, what would you cleanse with?
So my go-to
Spiritual cleansing we're talking about.
Yes, spiritual cleansing. I go to Palo Santo. And the reason why I do that for me, I can't speak for nobody else. This is what works for me. Is it does two things. It clears out all energy and it brings in good energy compared to what some people like to take more steps, and that is their business. That's their business with sage and things like that and cedar. I'm lazy, so I take the Palo Santo. Okay, all the bad energy go away, all the good energy come to stay. That is just me. And some people and some things work better for others. That's what this whole that's what this whole spirituality is about. You have to do what works best for you. You cannot go off and do what Sally did. You cannot go off and do what Tara did. You can't go off and do what Joanne did because those all work for them. They may not work for you. Some things may give you a headache. Some things make you nauseous. You have to do what's best for you and on your spiritual path.
So to answer Diane, yes, very quickly.
Yes.
Things are changing very, very quickly, Diane.
Very quickly. Very quickly.
Now we could go down many a rabbit hole, but let's not. Okay.
No, we'll be here all night. Don't do that. Don't do that.
My sister would love me to go down a rabbit hole. I know that, but okay. So Stephanie, how do you become more comfortable being seen or talking on camera and in large settings? I struggle with this, and I think it stunts my growth as a medium. Well, it's just, if I may, I think that, well, how do I say this? It's, you have to think about what you are actually doing it for. You're not doing it for yourself. You're doing it to actually help people that might need help and want that connection. So that's what I focused on in the beginning when I very, very first started in the middle of, everything that's going on. Like, I think I started first going live and when the first lockdown happened, and knock on wood was that one. But and there was like nobody. There was like nobody that was going live then, and TikTok was not in the States yet, and so I was just going live on Facebook and on YouTube, and I was scared. I was afraid, but yet I felt that there were people that were just as afraid and just as unsure of what they were going through. So they needed just to know that there was a connection. So by going live, there was an active chat and there was active activity that people could go to and be involved with. And it changed the narrative for me. It changed the way that I look at going live, and I no longer fear it. But so yeah, just think about what you would do if you went live, how it's going to reach out and help somebody. And it's not about you. It's not about how you look. It's not about what you might, if you flub up a word or something, it's not about that. It's about the message, and it's about the community that you build when you go live. Now, Kasii, what do you think? Doing so many TikToks that you do.
It took me a while. Do not think this just happened automatically for me to become comfortable. This was a process, baby. This was a process. I had to start on Facebook because I had, and I had to start on my page. I had to start on Kasii Kosmik Tarot on Facebook. And I had to put myself in certain places to feel comfortable. So if 1 or 2 people would show up, okay, I can do 1 or 2. Then 3 or 4 will show up. Okay, that's great. Then when I said, okay, I'm gonna do TikTok, yeah. Well, you need 1,000 followers to do live. Okay, that's my goal. By that time, I will have, and I had to say this to myself, I had to put in the affirmation, I will feel comfortable enough to put myself out there. Was it perfect? No, it was far from it, honey. It was far from perfect. But
Same here.
Do it? But did I do it? And keep in mind, you can do little lives. You don't have to be on there for an hour, 2 hours. Go on live for 10 minutes and see how you feel. Go on live for 5 minutes and see how you feel. Build up your stamina. Build up your confidence. That's exactly what I had to do. I'm the kind of person that does steps, honey. I do steps. Okay, I'm going to go on live for 10 minutes and let's see what happens. Okay, you did 10 minutes. Okay, so next time you're going to do 20 minutes or you're going to do 15 minutes. You have to do it in steps.
Just build it up.
Exactly.
Haley says, I have medium abilities, but struggle to open up to it because I get scared. But I don't want to be scared. Well, what part of it is scary to you? Is it that you may be channeling? If you are channeling, I can understand why that would be scary. Or doing trance mediumship, that oftentimes is very intimidating if it just suddenly happens, right? But as far as mediumship goes, I think that there is stigma around it here in the States, especially. And did you know, Kasii? I mean, I know everybody that's watching this over in the UK knows this, but spiritualism is actually protected under a religious act over in the UK. See, I bet you didn't know that.
Maybe I need to go to the UK. I don't need to be here. Wait a minute. Hold up. You mean to tell me y'all was protected over there? Let me come over there real quick. Okay, Richard, I'm on the way. Give me a plane ticket. I ain't got to stay over here no more.
Richard just explained everything to Kasii, if you're wondering.
Yes. Richard just explained to me that I'm going over there. That's it. That's the rest.
You channel?
Okay. I can see why you're scared.
Yeah. See, now with channeling, I kind of put my foot down and made parameters as to when it's going to happen. And I have to have somebody with me in order to like talk me out of that, having that kind of trance state when I'm channeling. And as far as Kasii, how does it work for you?
So as you guys can see, I'm a little saucy. I'm a little spicy. So
she is.
A little spicy. So I make boundaries with my spirits. I tell them, okay, this is what you're gonna do, this is what you're not gonna do. You got sass, okay, well then we ain't talking no more. I can't, you have to, this is me. So you have to, I'm a visitor. You're a visitor, sorry. You're a visitor. Therefore, you need to respect my boundaries. Is it tiresome because you have to continue to, you have to continue to set those boundaries. It's exhausting.
And you have to like reinforce those boundaries while you are doing it, in the process of doing it. So it does get very, very tiring. It really does.
It does. So that's when you have to set certain boundaries, and you have to practice around people that you feel comfortable with. Do you know how many of my friends are guinea pigs when I first started? Oh my goodness. I had to practice. They had to I also did my research. Keep in mind, research, research, research. You have to do your research before I continue anything else. I would practice with like 1 to 2 friends on my channeling. Once I did that, it went to 3 to 4 friends. I had to take steps, and you have to know what you can handle. Do not ever over exacerbate yourself. Please.
Yeah, that's very true. Like, think that you can take on more than you can handle. That's the worst thing you could possibly do as channeling and when you are channeling.
Yes.
So, And Julie says, what's the difference between channeling and trance? It's pretty much the same thing. Here in the States, yeah, it's the same thing. And here in the States, they call trance mediumship channeling. And over in the UK, they call channeling trance mediumship. So it's just a different way of saying the same thing.
It is, and some people keep in mind when you channel. So for me, I have always had a tether, so I can always come back. It's like when you're in a movie theater and you sitting in the way back, and your spirit or whoever is inhabiting you at that particular moment is in front, and you're nice and safe in the back. And I can always come back easily compared to trance. For me, from what I have experienced, I'm a little bit farther deeper, and I can't come out until somebody snaps me out of it. That's just me.
Well, I always have to have somebody snap me out.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. 100%. What was that, Richard?
You know.
God.
Richard, I have popcorn in the back of my head. I need to get some. I need to get a popcorn machine in the back of my head.
Okay. Okay. All right. So, would you like to start readings now, Kasii?
Sure.
Or are there any more questions that anybody has? And what deck will you be using tonight?
The deck that I'm using is my favorite deck. It is called the Tattoo Tarot. I love this deck.
Okay.
Absolutely.
I'm using my go-to, which is the Light Seers Tarot deck.
I have that in the mini. I love that deck.
All right. So have you gotten into any kind of Reiki or anything, Kasii?
I want to.
You want to add that to your repertoire?
Yeah, I need to add that to my resume. Yeah, I would love to do Reiki. I would love to do it and learn how the energies work. And I am getting more into chakras now because I lost 40 pounds, so I can move a lot better. So I've been getting more into like root chakra, and I'm working on the root chakra and the sacral chakra right now. So yeah, I would love to learn.
Bless you. Those are the hardest ones to work with.
Trust me. Ooh.
Okay, so let's start with readings. What we're going to do is Richard is going to basically flash the people that are actually joined us. I know he was going to say that. People that are in the audience, and then when we see somebody that kind of clicks with us, we're going to say, okay, we want to do a reading for that person. So it might get quiet, might be some periods of quiet, but understand we're just waiting for that little nudge to say do a reading. Okay,
got it. Yes, ma'am.
So let's do this. Okay, we have two, I think two, Richard, adverts, and then we're going to be right back, and we're going to start the readings.
My spirit life is a free online interactive magazine for those who have an interest in improving their spiritual lives. Authors can upload images, videos, and audio clips to their own articles. The public can place comments, rate the article, and follow the author. All articles are vetted before being published. For more information and to place your own article, please visit myspiritlife.co.uk.
Are you planning a paid spiritual event, or looking for something to do this weekend? Then visit myspiritualevents.com. You can browse the listing, view the event details, watch a YouTube clip, look at a mini gallery, select dates and times, pay for tickets using PayPal or your debit card. Organizers can register for free and start selling tickets within minutes, be it for their online or in-person spiritual event. As an organizer, you will have access to your own admin dashboard, which will display information such as your income and your bookings, all in a simple and user-friendly display. It's free to use. Join and upgrade to an organizer. Come and visit us at myspiritualevents.com.
Hi, everybody, and we're back. So, like I said, we're going to have some names across the screen in front of us, and then we're going to pause anytime we feel a nudge, either one of us, and we're going to pull a card for that person, maybe a card or two, okay? So there may be a slight pause. Oh, Keith. Okay, so let's see. I would like Carrie.
I'll take
Carrie
Cheryl.
Farmer. Okay, I'll take
Cheryl.
Carrie Farmer first, okay? Because she was and then Cheryl's the next one after Carrie. Okay, so Carrie, you're getting a card. You're getting a card from the Light Seers Tarot deck. Now, understand that the colors on Light Seers Tarot cards themselves also correspond to the chakras and how you should be using them, or the lack, or how you are not using them and should be, okay? So it's not just the image on the card itself that pertains to the situation at hand. It's also the colors. So here we go with your card. We have the 10 of Pentacles, which is the family card, the 10 of Earth, the 10 of Coins. So this is everything that, this is a happy card, this is a joy card, but if we notice what's going on here, then I always have to say it. We have a communication issue here. This girl, is she pulling these adults together, or is she pushing and keeping them apart? Now, with everything that's in this, we have solar plexus, which is self-esteem and ego, and the blue is communication, which is throat chakra. But this bad boy back here, this mandala that's back here, that has to do with sacral stuff. So there is a lot of unspoken things, situations that are quite triggering, that needs to be brought up and spoken about in order for there to be that healthy communication and healthy family life and healthy family, just in the home life, so to speak, so that it's comfortable for everybody. But this is actually a very good card, all in all, because, the next one is the page, which a messenger page, whatever. But this one is actually a very good, and is the pinnacle of the under cards before you go into the actual royalty of the pentacles or the coins or the earth. Now with this, I'm going to tell you that please understand that boundaries may have been crossed, because this is an earth card, and with earth handed people, and I'm going to bring in my palmistry here, boundaries are very, very important, and they always get crossed. So that could be what is feeding into the sacral stuff back here, which is framed very lovely, by the way. It's framed as art on the wall. So why are people actually revering the trauma? Why are people revering it? Think about that. People, it's not, I mean, it might have been something that you have overcome. It might be something that you still need to talk about. We'll talk about it. Talk about it. See what happens. Because the two of you, the two adults that are in the forefront here, are both wearing pale blue, which means that there is a bit of a throat chakra block. So they are not communicating something to each other. So that is your card, Carrie. I hope that helped. All right, I think Kasii wanted Cheryl, Richard. The next one. Oh, hello.
Oh boy.
Uh-oh. We might have lost Cheryl.
We might have lost Cheryl. Yes. Yep. Okay, Cheryl, this is for you, love. So, ooh, we have the lovers. Okay, okay. I am seeing a lot of self-love. 6 has to do with communication, and a lot of because it goes into 3 twice. I'm also getting the sense of a foundation, talking, communicating. You might like someone. You may even be liking yourself again. Okay, I love that. The fact that I'm also getting the sense of a lot of like spa days or like self-care stuff. I'm also seeing a lot of just, oh, it's a beautiful day. I'm waking up and I'm happy and I'm this and I'm that. I'm loving this for you. I'm loving this energy for you. Do not lose this energy. You lost it before. Do not lose it again. You finally found it. It's a beautiful feeling. Continue that beautiful feeling. Continue to worship you. If you do not worship you, you're going to lose yourself again, baby. Keep that in mind.
Yeah. All right. I hope that helps, Cheryl.
I hope that helps, Cheryl. If it resonates, babe.
I'm just like, leave her hanging there.
Right.
It's like, what? Okay, let's continue. Angela, Natalie.
I'll take Christopher.
All right, you go, girl.
Richard, I love you. I love you, Richard. Honestly. Oh my goodness. All right, Christopher.
Look what you did. Look what you did to Kasii, Richard. Look what you did.
Over here. It is hilarious. So you have the Ace of Cups in reverse, Richard. Christopher. You have the Ace of Cups in reverse. I'm getting the sense of a lot of emotional baggage. You need to let that go. You got to stop holding your tongue because you're trying to be considerate of other people. If they're not being considerate of you, we're not doing that. It is a time for self. It is a time, and it's not considered selfish. It's self-full because you need to be full of yourself. You need to feel like, okay, I'm worth it. Stop worrying about other people's feelings. Now, if you gotta, be a little, less, I want to say less tactful That's what I'll use. If you have to be less tactful and let a few words slip out, then let them slip out. They gotta slip out. But put yourself first, because I'm getting the sense, there we go. I'm getting the sense that you're not saying how you feel, and you keep putting it down. You keep pushing it down, and you shouldn't do that. Okay. And
Get back with my
oh.
ex.
I'm not. Give me a sec. 4 of Cups. There we go. 4 of Cups. I'm getting the sense of there needs to be balance. You have to make some boundaries if you decide to do that. You need to find some boundaries, because of the fact that there's a bit, I'm sensing a lot of manipulation, a lot of buttons being pushed to get what the individual wants. I don't play that game. If you cannot accept my no, and I do not have to explain my no, then we can't do it. But you will have to set some boundaries, most definitely. I hope that resonates, love. Oh, okay.
Hi, Christine.
Hi, Christine. How are you? Julie, thank you for the sunflower.
I would like to do Tony. Okay, so Tony, yes, SPTV is very amazing. Might think of becoming a patron, everybody, of SPTV, because all these readings are free. And SPTV is a free resource to a lot of people, So make sure that you go to sptv.uk and check it out. All right, so Tony, here is your card. You have the wheel. You have Major Arcana card. Now, the thing with the wheel is that if we notice, you are balancing, you are doing, what is this? This is tree pose, or is this warrior? This is tree pose, right?
I think that's tree pose, yeah.
All right. So you are finding your footing. You are trying to find your roots. And if we look at these mandalas, they're all orange, which is sacral. So you are communicating more now than you have ever communicated before. Now, the thing with the wheel is the wheel always keeps turning. But so understand that you have to make sure, and whatever, because this is a major arcana card, this major arcana card means major change, all right? So there is a lot of fate, there's a lot of karma involved with what's going on in your life right now. And I'm going to show you the card again. Now, also, you may have a lot of ideas that are up in the clouds, and you are ready to roll the dice. As you can see, she's wearing a pair of fuzzy dice around her neck, of all things.
I love that.
And they're the same color, and they're the same color as these mandalas, all right? So sacral chakra, very important. So do not let the effects of trauma, those things that have upset you and caused you anxiety and caused you pain and caused you anguish, do not let that interfere with you having the ability to move forward, because you are in the tree pose and you are trying to find a place to put your roots, okay? And you can succeed, but the wheel always keeps turning. So this is not the proper place for you to be doing this at the moment, especially way up in the sky. So, but you do you, okay? You do you. Just keep communicating and keep working through the process. And I hope that helped, Tony. Okay. You're very welcome. Oh, hi, Tina.
Hi, Tina.
She's doing her first trance demonstration for a group tomorrow evening. Oh, of course we send you good
Yes,
vibes.
good vibes, beautiful vibes. Yes, you're going to do amazing.
Shawana, Sharon, Keith. I think I would like to do Keith. Have the full card for Keith. And would you like to join in on this one too, Kasii?
Sure.
So I will. You want to go first, or would you like me to go first?
You can go first.
Okay.
Because I'm still over here shuffling.
Oh, I shuffle like a granny. You should see my cards. They're so beat up. They're so beat up. They're so beat up. Okay, so Keith, this is your card. We have the Ace of Cups. Now, you have your heart in between your hands here. You have so much communication that you have to get off of your chest. This is the beginning of an emotional journey for you, no matter what, because the cups are water. And water is what? Is emotions. Even in palmistry is emotions. So the fact that you have your heart here and you are trying to send energy to your heart. So has your heart been broken recently? Do you feel that you need to be around more people? That's kind of what I am sensing, is that you feel that you need to be around more people. So practice getting yourself out there in tiny, tiny steps, like Kasii mentioned earlier when talking about how to go online and get over that fear of being around people, and going live with people. It's the same principle of when you go and you want to be around others. Step by step. Find something. Go to a group meditation. Never mind all the people wearing their little yoga outfits and everything. Just everybody's there for one reason only, and that's to do a meditation. And slowly people will get to know you, and you will actually be helping yourself get through an emotional time by doing that. And you'll also be meeting people that could be your tribe, if you understand what I'm getting at. Could be like a soul partnership tribe of people that you can actually get along with and speak openly with about your interests, because that is what you need. Yep, I have many things going off. Been a while as hermit, my best place. Well, cut that out now, Keith. Cut it out. All right. Now, Kasii has a card for you, too.
I have two, actually. So I have the High Priestess in reverse. There we go. And I have the Seven of Pentacles upright. Ooh, there we go.
Ooh.
So what I'm sensing from these two cards, Keith, it's okay not to know. I hope you realize it's okay to be confused. You don't have to know everything all the gosh darn time. It's not needed.
That's right.
The fact that you're growing, honey. Seven has to do with two things. Luck, of course, because luck is seven, all that wonderful stuff. But it also has to do with self-awareness. Seven is very needed in what you're dealing with. You're going through a healing journey. And then when it comes to the High Priestess in reverse, it's a two. See that? There you go. It's a two. Two has to do with reflection, self-reflection. You're going through this growth. It's hard. It's scary. You're confused. You don't know what to do. Ask for help. God darn it. You can ask for help. It's okay. It's okay. Nobody's going to get mad at you. Nobody's going to get mad at you. You told me I couldn't do what I wanted to do, so I had to make up words. It's okay.
Richard, you are interrupting a reading. That is one of your biggest no-nos.
It's okay. The fact that you, Keith, are trying. Keep that in mind. It's okay that you're trying. It's okay that you're confused. It's okay you may not know. You're not meant to know right now, but you have to do trial and error. If you don't do trial and error, how you gonna know? It's okay. I hope that resonates, love. Richard, you're funny. I love it. I love it.
That's him trying to have a Appalachian accent.
I'm in Pennsylvania. We don't have Appalachian mountains. At least they're laughing.
Oh, but you guys didn't get to hear it. You guys didn't get to hear it.
Yeah, you didn't get to hear how we did it. Why not? I'm a Taurus. Oh, Lord.
Oh, boy, you're a Taurus. Okay.
Nope, we're not. Nope. I'm going to tell you like this, Keith. You know what? I'll say it like this, and I'll be nice about it because I'm a Capricorn. Sit down before you get sat down. That's all I'm going to say. Sit down before you get sat down. And if spirit sits you down, you're going to be mad. I've experienced it on a multitude of levels if I didn't listen.
Joanne.
Yup. Richard over here being goofy. Just over here. You gotta.
I don't know what's gotten into Richard. I don't know.
You gotta love him. You're welcome, love. You're welcome.
You're welcome, Keith. You're welcome.
You gotta love him, though, Rachel. You gotta love him. He makes it fun. You gotta love him.
Wait till he starts singing Elvis songs or Neil Diamond.
You didn't warn me he was gonna start singing.
I will take my headset out so people can hear. I will.
Oh, thank you, Jackie.
Thank you, Jackie. Joanne. Marion. I would like to do Marion. Okay. Ooh, had one kind of pop up here. Ah, I see why. We have all your stars there. Well, we have the star card. Now, major arcana card. So you have so much going on with you, Marion. And remember when we were talking about, I hope you were here for the very beginning, when we were talking about how things are kind of speeding up and everybody is getting like so much, I don't even know how to put it, but like the psychic part of everybody is like really, really be coming out, and everybody at the same time is kind of going, what do I do? What do I do? Right? Because the volume is turned way up, right? So you have the star card. Now you have a pipeline of information to source. So you better be keeping a dream journal. You better be writing down and listening to those thoughts that you have in your intuition and that little voice that's in your gut, because that's spirit nudging you. And that is source, or whatever you want to call it based on your beliefs. That is source, that spirit saying, hey, Marion, this is what we're going to do. This is how we're going to move forward. Now, not only do we have your solar plexus being affected here, we also have the third eye because of the indigo color, the actual like dark purpley blue color. And then we also have the faint purple, which is crown chakra. So you are receiving messages like crazy. So write down your dreams. Right, you just started recently. Good, perfectly. Perfect. Because you are going to be getting messages that are going to help you through the next steps in your journey, because this is a journey. This is a major arcana card, and you are just right in the thick of it right now. So remember, though, that there is a balance. So don't let yourself get too overwhelmed and kind of enrobed too much in spirit, because you have to live your real life too. You have to live your home life as well. And your dreams are getting very vivid. Yes, I bet they are. So there's a lot of past life stuff too. And as a palm reader, I bet there's a lot of things going on your hands. So yeah, just want to point that out. So, but we're not doing palms today. We're not doing palms today. But just notice whether or not the hand that you write with, if the hand that you do not write with, okay, the non-dominant hand, matches lines that with the hand that you write with, both hands are the same, they're probably not right now, because the lines have probably changed, okay? So pay attention to your past life hand. So if you're right-handed, your past life hand would be your left hand, okay? Just so you know. But write that stuff down. Also, get a deck of cards, and I highly recommend that you shuffle your cards at night, put them beside your bed. When you wake up in the morning, shuffle them again, or else, you can just leave them and pull a card, write it in your journal with the date, and then at the end of the day, when you get back to your journal, see how that card corresponded to your day. And it will give you help and some guidance. And you will also be getting that energy, because you're getting a big boost of energy psychically too. You will have a place to put it so that you will not be so overwhelmed mentally and emotionally either, okay, by putting it in your journal. I hope that helped, Marion. Hope that helped.
I loved that.
Do you have anything to add, Kasii? Oh, Sue loves your laugh.
Oh, thank you. So I want to say, without any cards, don't beat yourself up because you may have missed a day. Please don't, because I can definitely sense, without touching any cards, that you are very hard on yourself, that you're like, I didn't do it this day, so now the whole week's messed up. And no, do not do that. Give yourself some grace. Give yourself grace. Be gentle with yourself. And if you have to write that down, as you can see, I have all these things around here and everything like that. I write down all the time and put it on my wall to remind myself, be gentle with myself. You're blessed, you're loved, you're protected. If you have to do that for visual reminders, do it. And if it makes you look crazy, oh well, tell them this ain't your house, this ain't what you need to do, this is what I need to do. I hope that resonates, love.
Very welcome, Marion.
Very welcome.
Okay. So shall we continue? Kath?
Natalie. I'll take Natalie.
Okay.
Okay. Natalie, this is for you, honey. I keep seeing water.
Sorry, can't hear you, Richard. Yes. Okay, we're going to start doing VIPs after Natalie, just so everybody knows, okay?
So, Natalie, you have the Chariot.
Ooh.
Slow and steady wins the race, honey. Slow and steady. It's a 7. Self-awareness. I'll be able to see it. There you go. Self-awareness, honey. You have to get in your lane. Stay in your lane. You can't be worried about Sue and Pookie and whoever else is out there, and you can't worry about them. Sometimes you actually have to decompress and unplug yourself from social media. I keep sensing and seeing you be that's why I'm seeing water. You're very sensitive, and you can get emotional sometimes when you see someone doing better than you. Do you know how many times I see people doing better than me? I can't worry about them. That's their journey. That's their lane, not mine. You have to stay present. Do not worry about what you're seeing on social media. You may have to, deactivate your Facebook or something like that, just for maybe a day or so, to really appreciate what you already have. Because there's a lot of people out there that don't have what you have, and you need to be present with that. I hope that resonates, love.
Okay, so we're going to start the VIPs now. What?
I didn't hear you.
I didn't hear you. Okay, can you please put VIP in your comments so that we'll know who is actually a patron of SPTV? So Natalie also says that she is sensitive, Kasii, just so you know.
Oh, that's what I figured, and it's okay, hon. It's okay to be sensitive. You are more than welcome, love. You are more than welcome.
So everybody put in, oh, Hezval. Hi, Hezval. Oh, you're very welcome, Hezval.
Oh, okay. Yes. That is so sweet.
Thank you.
Richard is so sweet. Oh my goodness.
Okay, here we have the names. We know Terry's a VIP. Okay. Terry is such a hard worker, everybody. She is second in command. She is the boss.
The boss lady.
Okay, so let's do this. I'm actually doing a card for her. I'm actually doing a card for Terry. Okay. Oh, look at you, Knight of Wands. Usually the Knights are the ones that do all the dirty work, right? But this is the Knight of Wands, so this is a fire card, and you are celebrating. You are celebrating your energy, celebrating your fire, celebrating your abilities, celebrating the fact that you can actually make others dance to the beat of your drum, not through manipulation, but through hard work and the things that you have your heart invested in. All right. Now, the colors that are on here are sacral. So don't let doubt bring you down, Terry. Don't let that self-doubt creep in. And also, we have some little shadows, little spider webs coming in here. So that is self-doubt creeping in. And you got to stop that. You got to stop that. But also in the back, we have a horse, and a magnificent horse, which is just running wild. Okay, running wild, like through the Wild West, the wild, Wild West, right? And that is what you are doing. You've won the West, okay? You've won. I can't explain it enough. You've won this inner battle and that you have. But every once in a while, that self-doubt's going to creep in. And self-doubt is emotions. And what does water do to fire? Puts it out. So you have to believe in yourself. I hope that helped, Terry. You're trying not to. Okay, well, if you have to, keep notes like Kasii does about every accomplishment that you've done throughout the day. Keep notes so that you can remind yourself of what you've done, or make a journal so that you know what you've done throughout the day.
It does help a lot. Look, it helps so much. Those visual aids can help like you in the worst moments.
Mm-hmm. So who do we have next here? Tina. Kasii, would you like to take Tina? Or would you like
I would.
Okay.
I would love to take Tina. Tina, I keep getting the sense, because I love how Spirit right now is just helping me tap in without even touching a card. Keep sensing a lot of triumph and a lot of success, and it scares the ever letting bejesus out of you. It's scaring you. Why? That's why. Okay. Ace of Cups in reverse. You don't feel like you deserve this love. You don't feel like you deserve this success. Like you didn't work hard enough for it. You didn't put in 40 plus more. Like you put in hours. I'm talking about 40-hour weeks, even overtime. I keep seeing like career and like promotion and like extra funds and stuff. And you feel like you don't deserve it. You're like, I'm just some ordinary. You're not ordinary if you putting in extra work. I'm gonna pull one more card because Spirit's telling me to. Stop worrying. You got the Five of Swords in reverse. Stop worrying. Stop worrying. Stop worrying about people thinking that you don't, well, she did this to get that. No, I worked for it. Maybe if you did that and got off your behind, maybe you would have got something too. You kind of have to have that. You have to have that boss energy. You have to have that confidence, honey. You deserve what you worked for. You worked hard for it. You put in the hours. You did the extra paperwork. You even did stuff that your boss didn't want to do. And you was like, you know what? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it because if it don't get done, somebody gonna get yelled at, and I don't want nobody getting yelled at. I don't want any drama. You did that hard work. Be proud of yourself that you did that hard work, and stop worrying about what the other haters are thinking and saying about you. They just mad because they didn't get the bonus in their check. That's why they mad, because they broke. I hope it resonates.
Love it.
Yeah. You're welcome, babe. You're welcome. I hope it resonates. Richard, go take a nap.
Oh, you. Ooh.
Oh, you need a nap. You know you need a nap. Mm-hmm. Richard over here wailing. Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. All right. Haley, I've donated, but I don't have Facebook to join the group. Okay. All right. We're still going to send you a link to be a part of the group, okay? So don't you worry about that, Haley. Okay. Okay, I'll do Hezval.
I'll take Haley.
I guess I'll go first with Hezval because you have Hezval on the screen. Okay, Hezval, you're getting a card. Buckle up. Ooh, the Four of Cups. Four of Cups. We have a little bit of everything in this card. Now, the traditional Rider-Waite deck has a gentleman sitting under a tree, and he does not see the fact that he is getting help from Spirit in the form of another cup being handed to him. So the fourth cup. Instead, he's like, oh, I've only got these 3 cups, and I've got nothing in them. Well, in this card, we have every chakra represented. So I highly recommend, and she is very pensive too. I'll go like this so you can see it a little bit better.
She is so pretty. I love that card.
Yeah, every color is in here, but she is ignoring the fact that this rainbow effect is filling up this one singing bowl, okay? So she's also ignoring the fact that there are 4 bowls, even though someone is trying to hand this to her, like, here, this bowl is full. Here, take this bowl. Take this bowl. And and you're not taking it. So there is a blockage. There is a blockage in your energy. There is a blockage, and almost to the point of where you can't see the forest for the trees because you are too involved in the situations, a specific situation is going on around you. And I also say that because of the tree in the background and the look of almost like disgust on her face. The colors are very beautiful in here, but they represent every chakra. So you are being activated and almost triggered by the situation itself. And that's why you can't see the forest for the trees, because stuff from youth, stuff from the past is like a live wire in you right now. So understand, universe, spirit, whatever source is there to help you and is trying to help you, but you need to refocus. Okay, you need to come out and of the box and see the things that are in the box for what they are, which is conditioning, like I kind of discussed earlier with Kasii. Meaning that it's all the trauma, all the stuff, all the arguments, all the people that keep bringing up the same stuff over and over, time and time again, that you don't need to be involved with anymore. You need to move forward, okay? You need to move forward, and you need to take that bowl, which is a gift. It's there. It's waiting on you to see it, though. Okay, Hezval? So I hope this card helps, right?
And stop being so stubborn. Please, I'm being told you're stubborn because of the fact that you're so used to not getting help, not using any cards. And I'm also being told you don't need validation from them people. You don't need validation from them people. You are enough. Tell that to yourself on a multitude of occasions. Now, go ahead.
Now, it's like, Kasii, I hear what you're saying, and it's like Hezval thinks that he needs validation from people, but he does not need that validation.
Yeah, you're enough. You don't need it. Also, stop explaining yourself to people about why you're doing what you're doing. You grown. You don't need to give people an explanation on why you're doing what you're doing. If it's not hurting no one, if it's not harming anyone, if it's not doing anything to make anybody feel some type of way, why do you need to explain yourself? You don't. Tell them to go about their business. Okay, thank you for your opinion. All right, on to the next one. You're definitely stubborn. I hope that resonates, babe.
All right. Now, who did you choose, Kasii?
I believe it was Haley. Yeah, I believe it was Haley.
Okay. You're very welcome, Hezval.
You're very welcome. Haley, she says, I don't need it. Okay. I think that was the thing before.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. All right, Haley, this is for you, love. Haley, we need to talk. We got something to talk about, love. You got the 9 of Swords, and you have the Tower in reverse. You want to talk about it? Let's talk about it. Why are you feeling guilty for something? Yeah, let's talk about it. Why are you feeling guilty for something that's not in your control? That's what the Tower has to do. If it was upright, it's something you can control. In reverse, it's something that you cannot control, and it's okay that you cannot control it. Should you feel guilty about it? No, you did what you could do. You made the decisions that you decided to make, whether with good intentions, mind you. I'm getting the sense it was good intentions. I'm also getting the sense of like a lot of back and forth, a lot of like chaotic back and forth bickering about, well, you should have did it this way. Well, I didn't. Well, you should have made it like this. Well, I didn't. I have one more card for you, babe. 3 of Swords. Please speak up. Please be your own. Please be your own hero. Please be your own advocate. 3 has to do with communication. Swords have to do with logic. You did what you did, and that's okay. The outcome of it wasn't in your favor, but you know what you did was right. And that's okay. But you need to speak up. 3 has to do with communication. You have to speak up for yourself. Ain't nobody else is going to speak up for you now because everybody thinks you're wrong, and we all know you're not. People lie, energy doesn't. So you know good and darn well what you did was right. Do not feel bad for that. And sometimes, take a moment for yourself. It's gonna get emotional because you're going to get in your feelings. Whatever this is, you're definitely gonna get in your feelings. But what you need to do, my love, is most definitely speak how you feel, lay down your boundaries. After you've done that, walk away because nothing else matters. You said what you said, you did what you did, and you're gonna go on about your day. I hope that resonates, love. Stop mowing.
All right, now who do we have next? Okay. All right, I'll do Joanne. Card for Joanne. Card for Joanne. Ooh, we have the 8 card of the major arcana. We have strength. We have strength. Hello.
Beautiful.
You are wearing your heart out here for everybody to see. You are not afraid to show your true colors, both sides of you. This is something that is a major arcana, so this is major change. Like somebody walking into a room that is in the dark and they flip the switch and suddenly the light is on and everybody can see everything. That is what the change of a major arcana can bring, okay? A sudden change. Now, you are thinking with your heart chakra, you are also, even though one side of you is a lion, or a lioness, I should say, you are able to be the sweetest and kindest and softest and soft-hearted person imaginable because you have found balance between who you are and what you want to be and where you are going with the gifts that you do have. So you should really, really be, and I also want to say, because I'm hearing this in my head, not through Richard, he's not singing or anything like that, but you should really light a white candle, say thank you to somebody because there is some type of ancestor around you that's actually helping you feel this strength, feel this, like really bolster you up and make you find your spine in order to be able to progress forward and do the work that you're doing. So the strength card, always use the heart chakra with strength, okay? So don't just lash out at people with strength. Don't just judge people automatically with strength, but think with your heart. Treat people with your heart chakra, okay? And that is what this is about. And also the blue over here is for communication. So speak with your heart as well, okay? And that's what you're doing. You're wearing it. You're wearing it. Instead of wearing it on your sleeve, you're just wearing it as a pendant. That's all you're doing. So kudos to you, Joanne. Kudos to you. Hope that helped. Do you have anything to add, Kasii?
I'm getting the sense of like having to be strong all the time, but I'm also getting the sense of being able to cry. It's okay to cry. It's okay to let things go. That's releasing. That's part of strength. What people think crying is weakness, that is not true. Yeah, seven of swords, yeah, 7 of wands in reverse. It's okay to be vulnerable. That's a form of strength. You can cry. You can tell somebody they hurt your feelings. 7, self-awareness. It's change. It's movement. You can't just stay in that stagnant, oh, I'm strong, I'm gonna do this. No, if you feel bad, if something makes you cry, cry, and tell that person and or people or whatever situation it is, even within yourself, that hurt my feelings. That doesn't feel good. Acknowledging that is also strength. I hope that resonates.
And thank you, Kasii.
Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome, love. You're welcome.
Okay. Mhm. Okay, Kasii, would you like to take Julie?
Sure.
Since you were drawn to the sunflowers?
Yes, I love sunflowers. I love that energy. I absolutely do. We have that in Pennsylvania. There's a sunflower like field that everybody can go to around like fall time. I'm so excited because I get to go this weekend.
I'm jealous. I'm jealous.
I'm so happy I get to go. Hold on. All right. So, Julie, this is for you, love. Ace of Swords. That new idea, go for it. I don't know what's stopping you. Go for it. Whatever them naysayers are saying, why are you listening to naysayers? Because they don't see the vision that you see. Just because someone doesn't see what you see doesn't mean it's impossible. It just means they are not on the same wavelength as you. I'm gonna pull one more. That's why I said what I said. Ten of Swords in reverse. 10 has to do with the beginning or ending. From what I'm sensing from this particular card, you're ending all that negative thought, all that negative talk, all that negative mess that other people are saying just because they don't see your vision. Did you ever wonder and think that they're not meant to see your vision because they can't think outside the box like you? You're not stupid. You're not dumb. You're not any of those negative things. You are a dreamer. A lot of people's dreams do come true because they decided to take that leap of faith. Take that leap of faith, babe. Take that leap of faith. And whatever anybody else says, if they're not pushing you up, bringing you up, supporting you, loving on you, saying, girl, you got this, then you don't need them in your life. You might have to cut off a couple of people, and that's okay. That's part of growth. I'll say it like this, growth. GROW, right? Guess what's in there? Ow. Ow, because it's hurt. It hurts. Growth hurts. Ow, it's going to hurt. This growth is going to hurt. And that's okay. You're going to have the people you need to help you. Hope that resonates.
And I also pulled a card, and it's funny because I pulled the Nine of Swords. Pulled the Nine of Swords, but I pulled it upright. Now, so you already may be getting an inkling of those people that are going to like be against your idea and the people that you are going to have a little bit of a tough time with, we'll call it, okay? And understand that it's okay because spirit is here to actually help you, and don't let it keep you up at night. Don't let it keep you up at night because that is exactly what is going on in this card. And also root chakra stuff and communication. So all the communicating in the world is not going to make certain people understand the vision that you have. That is the key to this card, okay? And this is right before the 10 of Swords, and this is the 9, all right? Kasii pulled the 10, and I pulled the 9. So it's already in the works. So remember, even though you might be speaking the same language, they're just not going to get it. They're just not going to get it. And it may upset you. And that's because you're human. So don't beat yourself up about that at all. Okay? Do not beat yourself up about it, Julie. Do not. All right? I hope that helps. Oh. Okay, and just a reminder, tomorrow we have Angie and Christy, Leather and Lace, guiding you through your spiritual life. And that is on at 8 p.m. UK time, 3 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time here in the States. And they are from the States. Ooh, more people from the States. Yay! All right, and this is actually free. Overcome the impacts of childhood trauma with Just Go. And it's a free webinar, and all you have to do is go to myspiritualevents.com, and all the information will be there for you. And I'm assuming that is in UK time. Is that AM, PM, AM? That is 10 a.m. UK time. Okay. So please, that is free for everybody. So please. She'll be on the chat. She'll be on SBTV on Monday. So if you want to check it out, check her out, then please, by all means, check it out. Okay. And I just want to say thank you to Kasii for being on the show today. Okay.
Thank you for having me.
And it's been so wonderful. It's been very refreshing.
Oh, yes, I believe it. Oh, trust me. Oh,
and you even got to hear Richard sing. And Julie is saying it does make a lot of sense. Very aware of people who are holding me back. Thank you both very much. That's what Julie is.
More than welcome, love. More than
welcome.
Okay.
You're welcome, Julie. You're very welcome. So thank you. And if you have any questions for Kasii, her information is on the screen somewhere. Okay. If you have any questions for me, you know how to find me, okay? I'm a little difficult not to find, all right? I'm a little difficult not to find.
Oh my goodness.
I'm like a sore thumb, okay? It's like
it's not hard. It's not hard. Oh, also, one other thing. I am going live tonight, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on TikTok. I'm doing free readings. I'm also doing paid readings. Also, if you want a intuitive reading or you want an in-depth reading, hit me up on Facebook, Kasii Kosmik Tarot, Kasii _ Cosmic on TikTok.
There you go. So that is Kasii. And I want to say thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And
thank you for having me.
She is a hop, skip, and a jump away from me in Pennsylvania, and I'm in Ohio, neighboring states here in the U.S. So I was so happy to come across her, and I highly recommend watching her TikToks and communicating with her further. And it was lovely getting to read cards for all of you. And just communicate with all of you. And it was great getting to interview you too, Kasii.
Oh,
now, everybody, remember how loved you are. You exist. Every one of you exists. That's just how loved you are. Your energy, which can never be destroyed, exists for a reason. Now, it's going to be above and beyond your understanding sometimes as to why you're here. Trust me, and that's because you're living a human existence. But trust me, you have something to bring to the table, just like everybody else does. You are a cog on a wheel that is in a bigger mechanism than you can even fathom. So remember, you are loved. And everybody, take care, and I hope you have a great night. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.